This is NoobeDude01, who, if you remember, he did the absolutely ridiculous American artillery replay. He sent that in to me, where I've never seen an artillery replay like it. Links here in the video to have a look at. So anyway, he's in the Tier 8 French premium medium tank, the CDC, or Great Baguette, which is a fabulous vehicle if you know what you're doing. It's very quick. You can see he's already doing, well, touching 60 kph, got really good gun and a really good gun depression, but zero armor, and it's about the size of a house. And this is a tier 10 game, so one of the challenges of this tank, oh, and there we go, we've seen an RU put two shells, RU put one in, and a girlfriend hit him as well. So that wasn't a great start for Noob, and now he's been rammed by his friends, so while he tries to withdraw. So, okay, not the best start in the world. He's lost probably almost half his health. He's having an ongoing discussion. Oh, I wafted that shot. Ongoing discussion with his mates in the game about the XBM rate. Someone wanted to know what the win rate was at the beginning of the game. Just play the damn game, you idiot. And he was quite right. He said, basically, he joked at 99% win. And the guy in the 1390 seemed to think that was ridiculous. Anyway, whatever. So anyway, let's get back to the game. There's a lot of enemy tanks up around this area. We're on Serene Coast. This is the sort of normal, medium and light brawling area. We've taken out one of their scouts who was an extremely good player. In fact, we've taken out two of their scouts who were platooned together. And this is a real brawl up. I like the fact he concentrated the fire. Would have been easier to take out that T-44, but he didn't. He kept firing at the Pershing. Probably more dangerous at the time. Gonna have a hell of a job penetrating that. Oh, and he did! I was going to say, have a hell of a job penetrating that prototype from that range. So they've won this flank. That was fast and furious, but he's seen on the map. Whoa, he's very good at ramming people. Noob, you got to look where you're driving, mate. To be fair, you had no chance there. That thing just cut right across it. It was just one of those, what do they call them in motor racing? Racing incidents, shall we say. So they've seen that while they won the 1-2-3 line quite easily in the end, the cap is under serious threat from all the enemy heavy tanks who've come over the island, and clearly they had a much bigger superiority in heavy tanks. So Noob is coming back towards his base to try and help the defenders. Bear in mind, and the odds are coming back even. Oh, there's a CDC now. Can pen him. I was just about to say, well, bear in mind this is a tier 10 game, so some of these tanks are going to be really hard to pen. And he's using his gun to good effect. It's a good penetrating gun. It acquires very quickly. Whoa, there's a waffle. Nice. It's loading HE to try and hit him again, but typical, always the way when you do that, the target disappears. So now he's he's loading back to AP. Lost him an opportunity to have a shot at the FV215B because he wasn't loaded, which is a shame. So yeah, as I was saying, basically the enemy had a much heavier, much more heavy tanks than we did. So as you'd expect in that sort of scenario, they won the open flank. Oh, that shot just died. They won the open flank, but are under real pressure on the other side, and that's a really nice shot into the E100 from long range. And that's another blank shot. Did he actually hit him? I don't think he did. If he did, it bounced. So he's got the rear of this E100, which is beautiful because he's getting tier 10 damage, and he's got a chance of penetrating. If the thing turned round, it'd have virtually no chance of penning. Right, it's 9-6, so they seem to have stemmed the tide on the cap. He's done, crikey, 2,700 damage already. Can he get another shot on that? Oh, the building's in the way, which is a real shame. He wants to get another shot on that E100. The building just will not go down. There's an enemy tank in the cap. Can we get a shot on him? Bounces. Yeah, that's too much of an angle there to pen that E100. Oh, the enemy have retaken the lead, so it's 9 plays 10. He's going to have to do something. He can't just sit back and fire all the time. And he's recognised that, and he's going to have to go and help out at the cap, I think. There's... Oh, okay. Just as I say that, they kill the guy on the cap. So the enemy down to an E100, it's pretty battered, an FV215B, an IS-7 and an E-75. All very, very strong tanks. But not if you hit them in the side. And that's what he's got. A shot on there. He's been spotted. Can he reload it before that guy pulls back? Yes, he can. Oh, not quite. I think... No, unlucky. He didn't. I thought he had a tracking shot. So the E-75's down. Just the 3 tier 10 tanks left. His side haven't got any tier 10s left. So this is still not certain. If the enemy are sensible, they will have regrouped around their cap. We know... Oh, they're not sensible. Oh, and there we go. We took a big hit from that. Actually, it wasn't as big as it could have been. If they'd been firing HE, that would have absolutely destroyed the CDC, because as I say, it's got no armour, so an HE shot from something as big as an FV215B, and he missed it, dodged that shot, will wreck it. So I think they know you're there, mate. So he's using the buildings to try and scoot out, and here we go. We've got the mobility factor again of this vehicle. 50-60 kilometers per hour. He's just pulling around, trying to come at things from a different angle. There you go. It's 12 to 11. This is going to be tight, this game. Really tight. There's a couple of very good players left on his team, which is what gives you a chance. So gives you some hope, rather. So I'm not sure why he's coming this wide. He's obviously linking up with this 1390. The pair of them are very, very quick, and they're both froggies, which helps. And they can lay down quite a lot of hurt. The 1390 obviously got the autoloader. Oops, a Noobe's been spotted, which is intriguing. I wonder who's spotted him. Is it that FV? Must be. Yeah, it is. He just fired straight where Noobe was. Noobe managed to avoid the shot, so he may have disappeared by now, has he? Side of the turret, can he pen him? Not if he doesn't hit him. And there was a tree that went down in the background. I don't know if you noticed that. So there's something else there as well, I think. Nice shot in the rear of that thing. Yep, there is. There's the IS-7 is out there too. So this is quite a serious attack on their base. Can he finish off the FV? No! Oh! Come on, finish him. He hasn't loaded any premium, so give him his dues. He's not fired a single round of premium so far. 3,000 damage. A lot of it on top tier tanks, so this is going to be a monster game for sure. So we're down to the IS-7, the E100 was back towards the base, and we know how slow those things are. Now logic would say that he's trundling along somewhere towards the base, our base, maybe along the peninsula, possibly. He's leaving our heavy to our T-34 to deal with that IS-7. Is that a good plan? I don't know. I mean, the thing is, the CDC and the AMX are both pretty light vehicles, and their chances of they need to flank, they need to get round. So I think the pair of them are clearly decided that they're going after the E100, see if they can knock him out before he gets involved in the fight around our cap. If they can, and we know the E100 is pretty low on health because Noobe took quite a big chunk out of it. So, okay, they've both gone into the cap. That's an interesting move. I'm not sure. So our T-34's died. So clearly they're taking the... okay, right, I see what they're doing. The reason why they went in the cap is they realised that the chances were the IS-7 would beat the T-34. They allowed the T-34 to buy them a little bit of time. They know the E-100 is probably heading towards their cap, and the IS-7 is already in our cap, or was. So what is the chances of those two tanks getting back into to to stop this cap happening in 10 seconds. Pretty non-existent, I think. So they're securing the win. And to be fair, the T-34 basically told them to do that as well. So he was obviously happy with that thing. So it certainly was a really good game. It was an ace tanker, as you'd expect. All that hitting tier 10 and tier 9 tanks will do that for you. As you know, many people will know, you get extra XP and extra credits if you are hitting and damaging tanks above your tier. So a tier 8 tank, in this case, fighting tier 10s like it did here. I mean, look, he got 4 shots on that E100. Did a lot of damage, did nearly 1,000 damage just to that E100. He also got 4 shots on this FV215B, nearly 900 there. So good game. So he got ace tanker, he got bruiser, he got fast for effect, and he got Confederate, which is an award I always like. It means you've done a good team job. He finished top on base XP, a whopping 1,359 base XP. Nearly 4,000 damage and 2 kills in a tier 8 tank in a tier 10 game. Who moans when they get that situation? I know I did a funny video about in my FV4202P getting in tier 10 games, but you know what, you can, if you can have even a half decent game, and this was a really good game, but if you're given a half decent game, you will make some serious credits if you're in a top tier game. So Noob fired 33 shots, he hit with 20 of them and penetrated with 17 for that nearly 4,000 damage. A lot of it was done at range. Lots of the early damage, particularly against that those 2 tier 10s that we were talking about, they took a lot of hits from long range. He took 3 hits, and guess what? All 3 penetrated. Well, when you're made of cardboard, that will happen. He got some capture points as well, 47 of them, and he got only 470 assistance damage. Well, that's because of all the shooting at range. Made just shy of 70,000 credits on a standard account, so that's not even premium. Costs were really low, so even on a non-premium account he made 57,000 credits. If that had been premium, that would be 93,000 profit. Wowzer. He obviously knows what he's doing in that CDC, so yeah, good job. Even again, as a non-premium player, he made just shy of 15,000 XP, which is pretty darn good. If it had been a premium account, it would have been 2,243. So really good game. Really good game. So that's NoobeDude. I've got another replay of his in my inbox, so I will do that as well in the next few days because it looks like it's another really good game. So thanks for sending that in, mate. Thanks very much for the continued support of the channel. Anybody else who's got any replays they want me to have a look at, please send them to the email address below. Don't send the whole file, just upload it like Noob did here to one of, I think this is to the World of Tanks replay site. Either that or the Quickie Babe one is fine as well, and just send me the link. Just send me a quick link and a description of why you think this game is worth being featured. Anytime you do 4,000 damage in a tier 8 and a tier 10 game, hats off to you. So that's why this one's in. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider giving it a like and enjoy your games. Have fun. Switch XVM off. Don't pay attention to it. Just play the damn game and have fun. And I'll see you again soon. GamerDom out.